If you could change yourself into another animal, then what will you do? And what do you want? If I could change into another animal, I will change into a cat because I have two cats. Their name is Mangy and Lingo. I want to talk with them. If I could talk with them, I will talk about the day life story and sleep all day together and play with them. It is just my story. The important thing is the number of street cat is increasing now. Then if I become a cat, I will lead the street cat. Then and I will make a cat society. Then they will not die by roadkill or starve to death. I like to sleep. I want to take naps under the sun. If you can become a cat, then what will you do? It is just my imagination. I hope that every cat is happy. Thank you for listening.
If you don't have much days to live, what do you want to do? I think some people would want to spend a special day and others would want to continue with their own life. For me, I want to spend a special day. For all, I want to travel with my family because I want to make special memories with my family. Secondly, I want to drink coffee and read a book on the sofa because I like drinking and reading a book, but my parents don't allow to reading coffee and I didn't have time to read a book. Lastly, I want to play the violin. This is because I like playing the violin and I feel happy when I play it. These are the things I like to do if I only have a few days left to live. You would want to do many too if you were in the same situation. I hope that you do all the things you want to when you don't have much days left to live.
What is your favorite sport? These days, many schoolboys like to play sports. I also like to play sports. My favorite sports are soccer, basketball, and badminton, but I like soccer very much. Why is soccer my favorite sport? First, soccer is good exercise and makes me healthy. It and soccer is good for our body. It is too hard to run on the playground and sweat, but it is very good exercise. We all play soccer all the time. All the time. And we are very healthy. Secondly, soccer is very interesting. So sometimes I watch some soccer games. Soccer has many leagues in the world. English Premier League in England, LFP in Spain, Bundesliga in Germany, etc. I always watch English Premier League soccer games. I like the soccer player Manuel Neuer in Germany. He is a famous goalkeeper in the world. Do you know the World Cup? This is very famous and many people watch this. Last year, the Brazil World Cup started and the champion is Germany. I like Germany's soccer player. So soccer is my favorite sport. Many schoolboys' favorite sport is soccer too. So we play soccer on Monday and Friday. Teacher Ram plays soccer best. His shot is very strong and fast, but I can't block.
Do you like traveling? I love traveling. What is traveling for you? It could be tourism or rest of time. My favorite travel blogger said, travel is my life. Traveling, I like him. Traveling is so important for me because traveling is my life too. At first, traveling is my joy because it makes me so happy. I traveled Thailand and Vietnam with my family. We walked together, we ate together, we spent time together. It was so happy and fun. So it became an important memory. Another reason is because I can get off from my normal and boring life. I can get off from my everyday schedule and life. And I can live a new life through traveling. Lastly, traveling gives me new experience. Visiting different places, meeting different people, and creating more relationship. These things give me new perspectives and new ideas. Also, through traveling, I can write or writing with new value. But sometimes travel make me frustrated because there are always unexpected situations are while my traveling, like losing something, delayed flight, and other unexpected situations are make me frustrated. However, through this unexpected situation, my traveling certainly not boring. Because travel is my life, my joy, my rest, my idea, I can say traveling is my life with full confidence. And it
Hello, I'm Onyu. I'm in ninth grade. Today I will present you the best thing about summer. What is your best thing about summer? In summer, the weather is very hot and we can fret easily. And I don't like hot weather. We can do a lot of special things in summer. We can eat cool things like ice cream, fresh summer fruits and juice. We can eat healthy food too. I like samgyetang. Samgyetang is a chicken soup with ginseng. It's really hard to eat in summer, but it's really good for ourselves. In summer, we can wear short t-shirts and pants, and also we can go to the beach. In the beach, we can play with friends and family, and we can swim. I think the best thing about summer is beach. We have a lot of things to enjoy in summer. I hope you enjoy the hot summer. Thank you for listening my presentation.
Hello everybody, I'm Hahi and I'm 16 years old. Today I will present about superpower that I want. Do you have a superpower or do you want to get superpower? When I was young, I loved Spider-Man. His superpower was really fantastic and romantic. So I want to get his superpower, but now I don't want to be big superpower because it's very dangerous and not safe. When I saw Avengers, Captain was really dangerous and not safe. Also, they had experience about be bitten by Hulk and by alien. Also, they had a lot of burden, but I don't have power to bear Captain's burden. So I don't want to get big superpower. I just want to have just enough power to carry big object and run really fast like cheetah to save my time. Also, I want to talk with animals and I want to communicate with animals because it is interesting and precious. Finally, I want to be more fast and have more strength. Also, I want to communicate with animals. These are powers that I want. Thank you for listening my present. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Ari. I'm in ninth grade. When we read books, we have some favorite passages, and that book can be our favorite book. I have one question. What is your favorite book? Today, I will present about my favorite book. My favorite book is 나는 아직 어른이 되려면 멀었다. That is an essay. Before I read this book, I hated essays. But this book gave me an opportunity to love essays. This book tells about one's youth. I think the writer wants to tell us one's youth is beautiful and precious. In this book, the writer tells about his life and his youth. I learned from this book youth is precious and youth is really precious and does not come again. So I decided I will not pass my youth easily. This book helped me to let myself bloom. I recommend this book to young people, especially those who don't know yet about the importance of one's youth. I hope that you read this book and you can realize one's youth is precious. Thank you for listening my presentation.
Hello everyone, my name is Cheryl. I'm in 9th grade. I will present my favorite thing about going back to school. Nowadays, many students don't like going back to the school. But my opinion is different. I like going back to school. At first, when I go back to school, I can see my friends. I really like them because we can play and study together, so we don't feel alone. Second, Life Tree School is Christian school, so we have to do QT and all RT and worship, so we can focus and be close to Jesus. Lastly, we are less than 40 students in our school. We have AA system which underlines our close friendship. We have close relationship with teachers. Finally, I like going back to Life Tree School because when I go back to school, I feel happy. Thanks for listening my presentation.
Hello everyone, my name is Kang-chi. First, I have a question. How many times did you eat when you go to your house? I didn't eat many vegetables too. However, we should eat many vegetables. Why? Why should we eat many vegetables? There are three reasons. First, you can get a digest like myocardial infarction or arteriosclerosis. Secondly, you can be healthy if you eat many vegetables. Vegetables can help your digestion and can supplement the vitamins. Lastly, meat eater death rate is 12% higher than vegetarians. That means if you don't eat vegetable, you can or you will die faster than your family or friend. Thank you.
Case, I have used a smartphone for several years. However, I noticed that smartphone require my personal profiles a lot. It meant that our informations and personal profiles are leaking to other places. For example, if I take a picture with my friends, that it is under control until I send to someone. However, if I upload my picture on Facebook or any kind of SNS, that time it will get out of my control, because when someone else see my picture, they could save and share it in their own SNS. Therefore, I want to recommend to you to think before upload that pictures are fine to board on big billboard with people watching it. The digital technologies are developing too fast that we cannot follow it. the dis and where is this? Oh. Even though our personal profiles are leaking from when we started breathing. Actually, I'm very worried about the digital generation because they were born with personal profiles already leaking. To sum it, all people are exposed to their information leaking. So I want to advise you to be careful about leaks.
Hi, my name is Bijan and I am going to talk about soft drink and why people think soft drink is bad. Talk about soda and soda is made about liquid of sugar and acquired. When sugar is left on your teeth from drink soda and if you don't brush your teeth, it will be develop cavities and therefore cavities for better to help this and because soda has a lot of sugar and if you drink a lot body fat increase so you can get fat also soda makes blood sugar increase and you can suffer from high blood pressures. Therefore, when you drink soda, you will develop cavities and you will get fat. So I recommend to you to drink a lot of water rather than soda.
Who knows him also knows what he does. Hey, do you know what does he do? Basketball. Yes, correct. Basketball. I'm going to tell you why I love basketball. First of all, basketball can be played with a small group. Even only one man can play it. Let's suppose that I want to play a team sport. Which one is easier? Gathering 10 guys or 22 guys? It's meaningless to ask it. And second, when we play basketball, each of us can score. As you can see in soccer game, 99% of scoring goals is the attacker's role. Yeah, the attacker's role. Surely I know that some goalkeepers kick very strongly and it goes into the other side's goalpost, but you know, that is special occasion. But each basketball player can shoot a ball and score. They can never be blamed for shooting balls, not as soccer. Of course, shooting and scoring are much more exciting than blocking and defending. I know you guys agree if you are good at shooting a basketball. Third, I'm good at playing basketball. It's not strange that people like to play what they are good at. I feel ashamed at telling you this, but my body conditions are optimized to play basketball. I mean, I can play basketball better than other sports, such as soccer. I'm not good. I'm not that good at playing basketball, frankly. Till here, there are reasons why I love basketball. So I command you, do not force me to play soccer.
Gentlemen, do you imagine riding a BMW? Isn't it pretty awesome? And ladies, do you imagine carrying a Louis Vuitton bag? Many ladies say, I have a dream to carry a Louis Vuitton bag. Frankly, I hope that I would be able to wear a valuable wristwatch or use an expensive MacBook. But suddenly, I got curious about the reason why. Why do people crave more expensive and famous things? Isn't it just extravagance? There are two main reasons. First, almost all people have a vain mind. They must show other people that they are better than others. So many people buy expensive luxury items and parade them to others. Therefore, the others buy the expensive things too, because it looks so cool. It's a continuous cycle. Second, valuable items can give greater confidence to people. For example, if I buy BMW car, then I can drive with much more confidence. Because if someone scratches my car, then they must pay a lot of damages. This is what people think about expensive items. And if someone doesn't have any luxury items, the person will feel self-conscious and less confident. Buying luxury items can be a burden to some people, especially you're not someone like Bill Gates or billionaire. People think that their own people think that expensive things make them much more attractive. But everyone has their own style, and personal style is so much more important than impersonal extravagance. Do you still want to crave more expensive and famous things while losing money and sacrificing your own style? It's up to you, but I hope you can choose the better way.
Hi guys, do you have hobby and outside of school? I have many. My hobbies are skateboarding, dancing, playing a game, and listen to music. I will tell you about them. My first hobby is riding a skateboard. When I was 15 years old, I was in New Zealand. I met a friend named Max. He used to ride a skateboard to school, and he taught me how to ride a skateboard. From that time, I get interested to ride a skateboard. At the time, we bought another house in Jeju Island. In front of our house in Jeju, there was a skate park. So I started to ride a skateboard at the park, and it became my hobby. And my second hobby is dancing. When I was 16 years old, I used to learn dancing in academy for 1 month. And by watching YouTube video, I learned more. I relieve my stress by dancing. Dancing is one of my best hobby. And third hobby is making something. For example, I made 3 outdoor table with wood, all by myself. I cut them and I assembled them without any help from anyone. First, it was my graduation project, but after graduate, it changed to my hobby. For that, my stress disappeared, and my hobby made me more active. Having a hobby make your life happier and better. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Joshua. I go to Life Tree School and I am 10th grade. When I was young, I was interested in drawing, so I was used attending drawing contests and drawing the same thing over and over again. I want to ask you something. When you think about art, what kind of art do you think of? Music, dancing, drawing, so on. In my case, I think of drawing. As time went on, drawing was a part of my life. Before I slept, I drew characters that I imagined. When I was drawing, I forgot everything and concentrate. Drawing made me forget the flow of time. When I was young, I want to be an artist, so I used to keep my drawing. Even if I don't picture it clearly, I try to draw it. But now, my vision has changed, but drawing still gives me rest and satisfaction. However, one day, I don't interested about drawing anymore because I have to study more for my school exam, and I added the game which is violent. But as I going alive to school, I could draw again and draw creatively. Although I don't interest about drawing, drawing made me think creatively. I don't care what others think about my drawing. Drawing is special for me and makes me happy. That's why I love drawing.